Welcome back, Keepers of the Flame. We're going to do Leo. I just meditated on cards. Got the little fireball there. What's up for Leo? What does Leo need to know? You ready? All right. What does Leo need to know for the week? What's going on with Leo? Anything? Something? A little sideways, a little crooked. Ooh, 2 of water. The youth, which is the Fool 0 card. So that would be okay. And then the other in reverse. So ooh, this could be you, this could be somebody else. But you started off new, fresh, either paired with yourself or with another. Or both, obviously. And something done through your Emperor out of whack there. Oh, there's the sovereignty of Earth on the bottom. So we need to, okay, we'll shuffle and get those last ones. Okay. Alright. Well, it's starting off strong here, but something's blocking you. Oh, some energetic force. Excuse me. Excuse me. Alchemy, 14. Temperance. No, that. Alright, so you're gonna need something, obviously, to counteract this, whatever it is. Alright, let's grow. Generosity of Earth, doing it yourself. 4 of water. So 4 cups, rejecting the emotional cup of BS. Ace of water, filling your own cup. 10 of fire in reverse, burning up some of those wands. 5 of water, moving past the emotional betrayal. Sovereignty of fire. So that's the king of fire, king of wands. Ooh, we got the sovereignty of earth over here. And the 5 of fire in reverse, putting down the petty arguments. All right, I like this. I like this, Leo. You're not dealing with the petty bullshit. You're keeping grounded, sovereign, doubly with your wants and your resources. Heck yeah. Like to see it, Leo. Like to see it. So whatever this is, it is the Emperor, which is a huge energy that you're being confronted with, and you are whipping out all the good stuff to counteract this. Ooh. Yep, I'm not seeing there's generosity of earth. That's your counterpart. That's the Queen of Earth. So you have a counterpart here, which could be your 2 of water. But then there's this King of Wands too. So it feels like maybe that is you alchemizing to kind of put this Emperor at either throw that energy off balance or just to keep your own balance over here. Interesting. So whatever that entity is, and it could be even, don't get mad, I'm not judging. It could be even you just like, okay, there's this partnership here. I'm getting nervous. I'm getting scared. I'm going to step into fear and do something really dumb and screw it up. But I see you stepping in here with the sovereignty and the alchemy. And is it 14's temperance but in actuality it is, a sort of alchemy. Temperance is definitely a type of alchemy. But you're working with the energy. It's keeping your queen in the upright here. Really good energies, Leo. Really, really good. And you're just telling all of the BS stuff to F off. You're burning away the wands. Yeah, dude. I am officially talking to a professional alchemist here. At least on an emotional, mental level. Maybe not so much like in the physical world. Possibly. But definitely you have that kind of not even magical. It's more like a sage wisdom here that you're like, psh, whatever. Psh, whatever. You see it, you recognize the red flag, and you're like, all right, no more effing around. He's got a crown of yellow roses. He comes with friendship. Oh, for whatever reason, my nose is itching. A lot. Okay. All right, Leo. Why? You're rocking this. You're just rocking it. And granted, that is a force to be reckoned with, especially in the toxic form. Tyrannical dictator. Ugh. But you got it. You freaking got it. Nailed down. Not letting it screw with your divine counterpart here. Ooh. Go, Leo, go. All right, let's get some Queen Mom. I don't know what she's going to have to say, but we'll see. See. All right. What does Leo need to know? Ta-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ew, something rich and strange. Hey, stop. The Sea Maid's music. Okay. All right, we'll read both of them. All right. I love how smoothly these reads are going with these decks. Woo. So, Leo, if you don't already, I highly recommend both these decks, but definitely the Queen Mom. Definitely Queen Mom by Tess Whitehurst. Definitely her deck. This is an era where her beautiful wisdom and dark and light intelligence really are like a soothing balm on all of this chaotic energy coming through, making great changes super fast. It's a nice, soothing, comforting, deep well of understanding that she brings to the table. So if you do not have this deck, please, please, please go get it. And hope she puts out more like this. Like, write a novel or something, girl. All right. Access to the infinite. Dissolve into oneness for the something strange and rich. Even when you present human body perishes and dissolves into dust. Your eternal soul will survive. The radiant light that carries you through dimensions and lifetimes is indestructible. It is beyond the very fabric of time and space. It was never born, and it will never die. The same is true for all sentient beings. All are one with the one. Identify now with your true nature, eternal self, rather than your illusionary, transient, temporary self. Draw upon the power of your soul's infinite light. Transcend limitation and find peace by remembering who you really are. If a loved one is no longer in the physical form when you knew them, or if a loved one is about to transition out of this realm into the next, connect with that loved one's eternal self. Know in your heart that you will not be separated because you never were and never could be. You are as inextricably connected as rays of sunlight or waves in the sea. The convincing appearance of your mortality means that you are destined to suffer and grieve. This is what it means to be incarnated into form. No matter how hard you try, you will feel the pain of your seeming separation. But the more you identify with your infinite nature, your soul's pure light, that is the one with divine light, the more freedom, wisdom, comfort, and power you will find. Learn to live on both levels, the infinite and the eternal. It is like watching a play. The world of the play has its own relative reality, its plot, its setting, and its characters, in which you choose to invest for your own temporary enjoyment. But simultaneously, your reality is larger, more real, and more inclusive than the play. You care about what happens in the drama, but you know it is only for a limited number of acts, and once these acts are complete, the lights will come up, and the world of the play will fade. Employ the same dynamic in your fleeting mortal life. Be invested in the character you are playing and the friends, lovers, and foes that surround you in your earthly revels. But do not be so invested that you don't know all the while that these revels are most certainly will end, The thin air, the pure light, the infinite being into which the actors melt is the divine mind, with which you and I and everyone and everything are one. There will come a day in the infinite realm when we will leave not a rack behind, but we will truly not be gone. We will be what we always were, infinite. Okay. All right, 38. The Sea Maiden's Music. Heal through creativity. The longing within you holds great beauty. To revel that beauty, channel your pain into art. It is a great error to believe that life should be filled with only sunlight and cheerful songs in major keys. It is an expectation that can never be met, and for those who wish to live fully, it is an idea that holds no allure. Of course, if you do nothing but wallow endlessly in sadness, such behavior will quickly become boring, both for others and for you. But hiding your melancholy away from yourself and the world will bring grave stagnation to your inner landscape. It will not fail to fester and become toxic. Art is the alchemy that transforms your painful emotion into something that heals. Heal yourself and others now by creating music, visual art, poetry, a book, an essay, a story, or a play. Or perhaps you would prefer to prepare a performance of some kind. Whatever you create, put your heartache into it. Do not edit out or conceal your anger, your loneliness, your fear, your rage. If you have experienced great tragedy in your past, make sure you find a way to include that too. There may be immense happiness and hope in your artwork also, but Goddess forbid that is all you share. To characterize this life experience as anything less than a full spectrum of light and darkness is to prolong your own loneliness and the loneliness of others. To restrict yourself to the bright side is to refuse to look at the truth, which means your life has become a lie. As you well know, everyone you love will one day die. Everything you love will one day pass away. This gives you reason to mourn, but it also reminds you to enjoy what you have while it lasts. What's more is we are here without explanation. Sometimes the mystery inspires and other times it terrifies. Be brave and embrace it all, and put it all into your work. You may have an artistic medium already that you practice, but if you don't, choose one now and channel your feelings into it. Do not allow commercialism or desire for commercial validation to color your choices. Do not start with the thought that you are making a product to sell. Rather, focus on communicating something vital and ineffable. Find the vein of gold within your dark moods and existential ennui. Illuminate it, clarify it, and broadcast it. Find what is universal about it and share it. This will set in motion great waves of healing, both within and without. Love you, Leo. Have a beautiful week. Until next time, keep your flame.